On March 4, 2016, 4 nuns were killed alongside 12 other people in a nursing home in Aden, Yemen. Their murder was the work of ISIS affiliates. The nursing home in Aden was staffed by members of the Missionaries of Charity, founded by Mother Teresa. The order had been present in Yemen since 1992, helping the poor and needy. All of the residents in their nursing home were Muslim. Christians have been present in Yemen since the 4th century, though they make up a small minority of the majority Muslim country. While at times they have coexisted peacefully, the Yemeni crisis of recent years has threatened their safety. In 1998, before the crisis even began, 3 Missionaries of Charity nuns were killed in Hodeidah, another city in Yemen. Their killers accused them of trying to convert people to Christianity. 2011 brought revolution and the official start of the Yemeni crisis. By 2014, the situation had devolved into civil war. During the civil war, Aden was declared the temporary capital of the country and thus found itself the center of terrorist attacks and aggression. During this conflict, Catholic churches were targeted and set on fire in some cases. On September 2015, Holy Family Parish in Aden was burned. The priest there, Father Tom Uzanalil, moved into the Missionaries of Charity nursing home. He warned the nuns there that martyrdom could be in their future. Given the chance to leave, they refused. According to Bishop Paul Hinder, "They told me there was nothing to discuss. They would not leave whatever happened because they wanted to stay with the people entrusted to their care." On March 4, 2016, the nuns began their day like normal. That morning, they prayed what would be their last prayer, saying, "Lord, teach me to be generous. Teach me to serve you as you deserve, to give and to not count the cost, to fight and to not heed the wounds, to toil and not to seek for rest, to labor and not to ask for reward." While the nuns were preparing breakfast, armed men, said to be affiliated with ISIS, arrived and killed the home's guard and driver. 5 Ethiopian Christian men ran to tell the sisters about the danger, and they were killed as well. The nuns split up and ran 2 by 2 to the men's and women's quarters, while a 5th sister ran to warn Father Tom. Some of the lay people working in the home, including the cook, begged, "Don't kill the sisters," but they were shot and killed themselves. Sister Reginette and Sister Judith were then captured, tied up, and shot. Their heads were then smashed. Next, Sister Anselm and Sister Marguerite were captured too. They suffered the same fate. The 5th nun couldn't find Father Tom, so she hid in the refrigerator room. She hid behind a door, and miraculously she wasn't found, and she survived. Father Tom heard the screams of the people being killed and rushed to consume all of the consecrated hosts in the chapel where he had been praying. The gunmen kidnapped Father Tom and took him away by car. They then smashed and destroyed all the religious items they could before leaving. In total, 16 people were killed in the attack. None of the elderly residents in the home were harmed. Father Tom was held for ransom and spent 18 months in captivity before being released in September 2017. Pope Francis condemned the attack as diabolical and described the murdered nuns as martyrs. The bishop of the region remembered them by saying, "They remained in a critical situation close to the poor people of whom they had to take care. They did it with dedication and a commitment of joy, of faithfulness towards the most pure and handicapped people, which has always impressed me." The 4 sisters and other modern martyrs are remembered in the region on a special Memorial Day every June 30th. Bishop Hinder said, "It was clear that on the part of the sisters, this was no exhibition of heroism, it was purely their desire to follow Jesus Christ. I am convinced that their martyrdom will bear fruit also for the lives of other Christians living in the Arabian Peninsula." The Yemeni crisis continues to this day. The United Nations says that there are more than 18 million people in the country who are in dire need of humanitarian services. Despite suffering such a brutal attack, the Missionaries of Charity decided to stay in Yemen and continue offering aid to those in need.